Siouxland proud. This is KCAU 9 News at 11:30.
Good morning, everyone, and as always, thank you so much for joining us this midday. I'm Matthew White. President Joe Biden met with officials at several federal agencies today, and the administration does have plans to respond to the spike in ransomware attacks, and it is our top story this midday. The meeting comes after Kaseya reported a data breach, which happened last Friday. Kaseya is a Miami-based software company, and on Monday, the hackers demanded $70 million in Bitcoin in exchange for them restoring the affected data. Some are already linking them to the Russia-affiliated REvil group, and the administration is already mapping out an interagency response. That's according to White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki.
There is more that can be done, and it warrants and requires an interagency process and discussion in order to move those policies forward.
Psaki also says that meetings are ongoing between Russian and U.S. officials, and they're hoping to address cybersecurity concerns. The president also says damage to U.S. businesses seems minimal, even those hit in the biggest ransomware attack on record. We turn now to the collapsed condo in Surfside, Florida. The search for victims at the site has reached its 14th day, and workers have uncovered 10 more bodies from the rubble, raising the death toll to 46. Officials are sounding increasingly grim when it comes to the prospects of finding anyone alive. We also had breaking international news from earlier today. Haitian President Jovenel Moïse was assassinated at his home. The president's wife, Martine Moïse, was shot and hospitalized. A group of gunmen attacked their private residence. The interim prime minister also confirmed the killing, and they said the police and military were in control of security. Moïse had been ruling by decree for more than a year. Now, back here in Siouxland, Senator Joni Ernst is supporting Governor Kim Reynolds' decision, and it is to send law enforcement personnel to the U.S.-Mexico border. The governor plans to send 20 to 30 state troopers. The number of migrants caught at the border is at its highest, at least in over 20 years. That's according to U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Senator Ernst says having state troopers there will help, and they will also join Iowa National Guard members already deployed.
To have law enforcement from Iowa present at the border to stop those types of human trafficking, drug trafficking, gun trafficking opportunities that those people in Mexico, those warlords in Mexico, seeing those opportunities, if we can push back against that, I think that is worthy.
Now, the governor has not disclosed any specific assignments, including for the troopers who are headed to the border sometime later this month. Well, Woodbury County does have new rules in place for developers if they want to build a commercial wind farm in the county. The Board of Supervisors approved the final reading of the ordinance, which outlines the application approval process and site plan reviews. The final version includes a significant change from previous readings. The ordinance will allow property owners to build turbines if they like, but only those that live on Les Hills land.
I think that the landowners are more comfortable with what we talked about tonight and what was approved tonight, because it still maintains their right to do what they want or feel that they should have the right to do. So, yeah, there will still be some zoning issues that need to be cleared before they do anything. There still need to be building permits, those kind of things. So setbacks are going to be recognized. Easements, those kind of things are still going to be in place.
A previous reading prohibited any wind turbines from being built, but in this reading, it couldn't be within 1 mile of the Les Hill. Now, Yankton County is contending with a potential change to zoning ordinances. Just last night, a second meeting was held, and it was to discuss the restrictions on hog farms. Multiple residents took the stand at the commissioners' meeting, where they wanted to discuss Article 5, which is a proposed ordinance, and it would ultimately place more restrictions on smaller animal operations.
And it's about protecting land for agriculture. It's not about protecting residents where they should be. In the residential areas, I am all for that. But I am not for this body or any other body taking away the right of farmers to do their work on their land.
The commissioner says she's working to be understanding of each side, but ultimately says the county needs to work towards an agreement. Now let's take a break from the news and check in with meteorologist Caitlin Moore for today's forecast. And Caitlin, I know we saw some lingering showers this morning, but that's just helping those temperatures out there today.
Yeah, you know, it's been kind of a crazy week so far. We've had extreme heat on Monday. We had some minor severe weather yesterday.